Bonjour, toy and collectible fans, fly guy for TekSushi.com. Yet another Marvel Legends 6-inch figure. I bought a pile of these from some previous waves at DorksideToys.com at Christmas time. Did a big sale on. I think there's still quite a few left of different styles. I'm not sure about Hope here, but definitely check them out. There'll be a link underneath this video on YouTube, and go and check them out. This figure comes with a Build-A-Figure of TekSushi. You know, I think I've actually chucked this part away. I just do not want TekSushi. I won't be collecting all the figures, so apologies, peeps. I don't have the TekSushi parts to show you, but I'll show you the figure on the back of the package and you can see what he looks like. So this is from X-Men Hope Summers, and she comes with a huge-ass gun, which is particularly one of the cool things I liked about it. She's trained by Cable. She's brought up by him. Who I'm dying to get a decent figure of in the Marvel Legends style. Trying to describe Hope's kind of background is just really confusing because she's had 1,000,001 different iterations with the X-Men and back and forth through time and all sorts of stuff. She's, you know, will she spell the end of the world or save the world? You got to go and look up a little bit more about Hope. I'm still a bit confused about all of her kind of exploits. There's TekSushi there. She comes with the leg and the head and the axe of TekSushi. So there we go. So yes, I'm not collecting all the parts for TekSushi. I actually don't even know who he is. My apologies. I did collect, and I think we've got a review up on the channel from many years ago, a year and a half ago, of Steve Rogers there. He's an excellent figure. And I'll probably pick up a few of these in time and go back and forth at Dork. So there's a couple still they have which I quite fancy. Constrictor and that Extremis Iron Man I do like. The other guys not really into them at all. But I think they've got them all. So check them out, and that's the box for Hope Summers. Now she comes with this. It's the awesome part of it for me is this badass gun, and it's got some beautiful weathering on it and tonal kind of shading, which to me just really, really works. Now we get figures like I've just reviewed recently there, the Scarlet Spider from Marvel Legends, which is principally two colours overall and really, really basic with no shading. And here we go with a very detailed gun with shading. We get a cape there at the back that she's got, which has got shading, it's got holes in it. She's got silver, she's got kind of a glitter effect over the top of that green, yellow stripes, dirt on the bottom of the kind of wraps around the leg. So, you know, they can go to town and really, Hasbro can really give us some excellent figures with weathering and detail, and other times we get next to nothing. So this one certainly knocks it out of the park in terms of the effects and detail. Look at that facial sculpt. It's absolutely, I think it's a fantastic facial sculpt. Really, really well done and detailed. The eyes look good. The skin tone looks good. It's just a cracking looking figure. Well, let me just zoom in really up close. If I can gather my mouse, there we go. It's almost a realistic looking face. It's pretty damn amazing there. Perfectly applied paint, so amazing job, Hasbro. You can even see, if I can steady this just a little bit, tiny little flecks of eyelashes on there too. So they've done a beautiful job in this figure. I think it's a fantastic looking figure. And again, we get weathering and detail on those gauntlets that she's got in her hands, and that big-ass, kick-ass weapon. So it's a really stonking figure, I think. One that a lot of people have passed by, but I really, really do like it. Now, if I take that weapon in her hands, you'll see much more of the figure itself and the articulation on her. She is a bit limited because of the hair and the scarf. And again, you can only go so far with that hair because of the movement, but it does rock back and forth. You could take the head off, if I try and pop it off actually, and you could take this cape off for throw or whatever the hell you, pashmina, I don't know. And let's just pop the head back on, and she doesn't look too bad without it. It looks the part, so if you want to have her more X-Men-y look to her, then there you go. So she's got that ball jointed head with a hinge there too, so there is a fair bit of movement on it. In fact, still it's just a ball joint, there is no hinge. She does have the ball joint with a hinge on the shoulders though, as you can see there, and the single joint on the elbows too. She's got swivel forearms. I don't think she has any, oh she does, my apologies. She's got both swivel and tilting wrists as well, which is fantastic. That's a really nice touch, didn't realise that. Swivel torso, you can see up at the top there. Ball joint with a hinge at the tops of those thighs, plus the swivel thighs itself. Double joints on the knees, which are well hidden into those boots, and she's got down at the bottom the It's not quite Vonkles, but it's a ball joint with a hinge at the ankles, so it pretty much is the same thing. And we've got a peg hole at the bottom. So she's a pretty super good looking figure, I think. Great female build on it. Just happens to do that as I point to the breasts. But it's a good looking figure. I love, again, that facial sculpt. Just rocking it. So good looking figure, and it was dirt cheap. So very, very good bargains at Dirkside Toys. Thank you very much, guys. And if you want to get this figure, again, there'll be a link underneath this, along with all the links to our other social properties and Instagram and Google Plus and Twitter and all that stuff. Join us on the dark side and subscribe and link and share and all that jazz. And again, love to know your thoughts on Hope Summers itself in terms of which comics are good to read for it. I see so many stuff for Hope Summers and I just no idea where to start. If you know, that'd be good. Love to hear your thoughts on it and what you think of this figure, good, bad, or not. That's it. More Marvel Legends figures are coming up soon. See you for then. Cheers.